Is gearing up to announce the GDP numbers for 2016-17. It is expected to be a maze of revisions and more revisions. So Latha is here to explain what we can expect this evening. Latha.
Oh, well, I wish I could be clear. I'll just give you the broad number which you must look for. It is expected that GVA, that is gross value add for the year that just ended, will come at 7.5. That's very good because last time in the CSO, the Central Statistical Organization, which calculates these numbers, estimated for FY17 numbers, they said it would be 6.7. So, 7.5 would actually be good. But FY16, normally you compare it with estimates and you compare it with previous year. Now, the previous year is also going to be revised. FY16 originally came in at 7.8. That is most likely to be revised up to 8.2 and or 8.3%. All these are GVA numbers. Now you come to GDP. For FY17, the GDP is expected to come in at about 7.8 to 8%. I mean, 8%. Even at 7.8, we are almost 8%. That's a bit of a shocker. Look at the original estimate, 7.1. This is also the year when we had, demonetization. We have had years, this is a year when, earnings growth has not been exactly spectacular. Now, why are we going to have this kinds of extraordinary, high numbers? That's because the industrial output number and the wholesale price index, both these have been revised for the last 5 years. Originally, we used to take the base year as 2004. Now, recently, the base year was shifted to 2011. So, all these, for the previous year, IIP has gotten revised. It was earlier a measly 0.7, which means no growth at all. It is revised to 5%. For the previous year, IIP originally was 2.4. The new number is 3.4. Likewise, you look at the WPI, Wholesale Price Index. Originally, it was supposed to have been 3.7, very high inflation. That has come down to 1.7. FY16, you will again notice a big fall. It was originally already a bad 2.5. The new number is even worse, minus 3.7. Now, why are these numbers all going to make the GVA look better? See, what you actually calculate is what is the current price of cars, clothes, animals, meat, everything. You get the current price. Then you deflate it with the inflation and you get your real growth. Now, if the deflator, if the price fall is not much, then you will get a higher real GDP. That's what's going to happen. You have changed the inflation number and changed the industrial output number. So we are going to get a damn good GDP number for FY17 and a much better, a smashing GDP number for FY16. But all this is really conjuring with numbers. That's all it means. It's a lagged number and we're going to get really confused with a sea of revisions.
All right, Latha, for now, thanks very much.